Hey, first graders. So this week we've been learning all about penguins during science, and next week we're going to learn even more about penguins, and we're going to do some nonfiction writing. So I decided, what could we do that would be super fun with penguins? So we're going to do a penguin craft and then a little bit of story writing. So in your supply bag is a penguin packet. So this gallon-sized bag, you'll notice it has a black paper, it has some circles, a pink, orange paper. Awesome. So make sure you find this bag. Now, keep everything in it until I tell you to take it out. Our first job is we're going to do some writing. So we need to figure out more about our penguin. So I only want you to pull this paper out. Leave all the other pages in this baggie, okay? Don't take those out. Only take this paper out. And then you're going to just need a pencil and your crayons, okay? So your crayons and your pencil. I don't want you taking anything else out yet, okay, first graders? Please make sure you're being your very best listener. So today, we're going to be a little funny. And we're going to say, if I were a penguin. If you were a penguin, you're going to be a little silly here. So you need to help fill in the boxes. Remember, if you don't know how to spell a word, that's okay. You're just going to sound it out the best you can. So if I were a penguin, I would be a blank penguin. So maybe you want to get silly. What color penguin would you be? Maybe, so you want to be a blue penguin or a red penguin, or maybe you'd be a big penguin, a giant penguin, or a super, super small penguin. Or do you want to be a happy penguin, a sad penguin? What type of penguin you want to do? So you need to describe yourself. So either describe yourself with a color, a size, how you feel. So I would be a happy penguin. I would be I'm going to say I would be a small penguin. Small. Because I'm small. So I would be a small penguin. Maybe you want to be something else. So here are some other ideas. Maybe you want to be a big penguin. Maybe you want to be a green penguin. A blue penguin. Maybe you want to be a happy penguin. Maybe you want to be a funny penguin. So pick one word to describe yourself as a penguin. You can pick any word you want, but it has to describe yourself. And remember, spelling doesn't count. Just do your very best. Okay, so if you're going to use one of these words, just hit pause so that you can save it. Otherwise, I'm going to take this away. Our next line that we need to fill out is, I would like to. What would your penguin like to do? Would your penguin like to be the leader? So I would like to be the leader. I would like to go swimming. I would like to play in the snow. I think if I was a penguin, I would like to swim. Because I love swimming as a human. So think about, what would your penguin like to do, and fill in the line. Now, my favorite food would be, I know we talked about what fish eat. So they eat krill, fish, and squid. So my favorite food would be, I think it would be fish, because that's what I like as a human right now. And then I would be afraid of, what would you be afraid of? I would be afraid of sharks. Maybe you'd be afraid of big waves, or of the cold. You'd be afraid of seals. What would you be afraid of as a penguin? Now, I noticed it had our name spot down here, so write your name. Now, using your crayons, you can quick draw a picture of yourself as a penguin. I'm going to give you only 4 minutes to draw a picture of yourself. If you didn't finish the writing, hit pause and finish the writing, okay? But you have 4 minutes to color. If you finish drawing yourself, you could color in the little penguin in the corner. So I said I would be a small penguin, so I'm going to make sure I draw a really, really tiny penguin. So here I am, really, really tiny. Do my little wings. Gonna draw my feet. Maybe you'll be able to see my eyes. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can kind of see my eyes. Maybe my penguin will have a little bit of blonde hair, so that you know it's me. Maybe Miss Jones' penguin would have a little bit of pink hair, so that you know it's her. Now I'm done, but I still see you have 3 minutes to work on your penguin. So I'm gonna go up here in the corner and I'm gonna color in my penguin up here. Remember, just do your best. If you need help reading again, I can help you. I said, I would be a blank penguin. I said, a small penguin. I would like to, what do you like to do with a penguin? I said, swim. My favorite food would be fish. I would be afraid of sharks. So you can fill it in however you think you would be or how you would feel. You have about 2 more minutes to finish drawing your penguin. If you need even more time, just hit pause, but we have a lot to do today. You're down to about 1 more minute finishing what you would look like as a penguin. If you would like extra time working on your penguin self, just hit pause. Awesome. That was about your 4 minutes of coloring. So like I said, if you want more time, just hit the pause button and then you can listen to the directions next. So we have finished our page and you have wrote about what you are going to be for a penguin. So now we need to grab out our actual writing page. So you're going to look for this sheet of paper. There wasn't a lot of lines, so we gave you 2 spots to write, okay? So find this piece of paper in your folder. Now your job is, as writers, we usually write a draft. So a draft is like our practice. So we can write all our thoughts here. So this was our draft. This was our thoughts on how we were going to be a penguin. Now you're going to make your finishing piece. So you're going to copy, I would be a small penguin over here. So you're going to copy your lines from this page onto here. So the next word is would. W-O-U-L-D. Would. Finger space. B-B-E. Finger space. A. Small. All. Penguin. Now, I can tell that I might not have enough room. Let me put this up even higher. I might not have enough room to write 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of these. So I'm going to start with my favorite one. So I do like this one next. So I would like to swim. So if you finished copying this first line, Now you're going to go down here and copy, I would like to swim. So I would, W-O-U-L-D, would, finger space, like, finger space, to, T-O, swim, S-W-I-M, period. Now, if you're happy with that and you only wanted to write 2 sentences, I'm going to say that is okay. You only have to write 2 sentences. But if you're like, no way, Miss Bratland, I want to write all 4 sentences, feel free to go down to your extra line down here and write the rest of them. So we did 1, 2. Now we have to do our last one. So my favorite. So if you don't want to write all 4, that's okay, but you're just going to have to hold tight for your next directions. Favorite food. I know that was a little fast, so that's okay. You can always hit pause. I'm going to zoom back on in. There we go. My favorite food. Remember, I'm looking at this line. Food, would. W-O-U-L-D. Would. Finger space, B. Finger space, fish. F-I-S-H, period. There's one more to go. I would be afraid of sharks. So I, finger space, would, W-O-U-L-D, would, finger space, be afraid. A-F-R-A-I-D, afraid of, O-F, finger space, sharks. Perfect. I just barely fit that into my page. Now there's a name spot on both ones, so you can fill in your name. I know that was a little fast, first graders, but you're just going to copy your sheet. So do the best that you can. Right now, I'm not going to color my little penguin guy because we have a super fun craft to do. So you just made an awesome story about a penguin. Now I'm going to give us the chance to make our own penguin. Your job is to pull out your bag again. The first pieces that we need is our white circle, and this one that kind of looks like a big heart, a heart without points. So you just need these 2 papers out and your scissors. So find those scissors. Here's mine. While you're looking for your scissors, you can hit pause, but if you already have them, I want you to cut out your circles, or your circle and your smushed heart. Make sure you throw yours in the trash. I know I have a trash right by me. That's where I'm going to put them. I'm going to show you mine too. So remember, if you have not cut them out yet, just hit pause. But for my friends that have finished cutting, let's pull out our black sheet of paper, okay? So I cut out my circle and my smushed heart. Now in this folder, all I'm going to pull out is my black sheet of paper. Okay, pull out your black sheet of paper and please find your glue stick, okay? So look for your glue stick and pull out your black sheet of paper. I'm going to see if I can find my glue stick. pause. Our body is the circle, and the head is the one with a little bit of a heart, okay? So at the top of my circle, I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue. So like a circle, maybe the size of your thumb. And I'm gonna push it down and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Now you have your little penguin body. Let's see what else we need. Now in your baggie, we're gonna pull out the triangles. Now I'll give you 2 options. So option number 1, these are gonna be the wings. They're a little bit small, but that's okay. So you can color them black for the wings, or if you have extra black paper, you can draw a triangle on this paper or your own shaped wing. So think of, how would you like your penguin to look? So maybe draw some wings on this paper to use. I'm just gonna use these and he's gonna have some tiny wings and that's okay. So I'm gonna take my black crayon and color in his wings. Remember, you can use your scraps of black paper to make wings. Keep on coloring. It's okay if you color outside the lines because we are going to cut them out. So if you're not done coloring yet, hit pause. I'm going to keep going so that I can attach my wings. So there's his one little wing. There's one wing. And let's add his other wing. Remember, if you want to use your black scrap paper, you can also do that. So I'll show you what mine might look like if I use the black scrap paper. So if I use the black scrap paper, I would take my pencil, maybe I'd draw like an oval shape, and I'd try to cut it out. Maybe if you used your black paper, oh, that wing's kind of big, but you could do a wing like this using your black paper. Maybe I'll cut him down a little bit. It doesn't matter. You can do either wing. Whatever you choose for your wing, I want you to glue them down. So if you used your paper for the wings, glue them right here. If you made your own wing, then glue your own wing down. So I'm going to keep my wing on, the one that I just made. I'm going to glue it on. Then I'm going to glue my other wing on. There's his other wing. Perfect. I don't know if mine's going to stick like that. So I'm going to put glue on my white paper and then stick it on. Put glue on. There we go. Stick it on top. So the paper sticks better on the white. Now, last but not least, in your baggie, you're going to grab out his nose and his rosy cheeks. So there's his nose and there's his rosy cheeks. Please take your scissors and cut them both out. If you aren't done cutting, just hit pause. If you are done cutting, you can take the nose, put some glue on it, stick it in the middle of your face, and then put glue on your cheeks. Put them on the side of his nose. He is almost done. All he needs now is with your crayons, give him some eyes. There you go. You made a cute penguin. Feel free to put them by your paper. So you can put them next to each other and hang them up. Thanks so much for doing that extra little penguin activity with me. I hope you had so much fun making your cute guy. See you later.